Hello, and welcome back to my Pokemon Paradise Water Monotype playthrough. In the last episode, we came to Celadon City, we conquered the Celadon Game Corner, defeated Team Rocket's operations there, and then went confidently to challenge the Celadon City Gym, only for Erika's grass Pokemon to defeat us tragically. So, slightly embarrassed, we're now going to make our way over to Lavender Town and try and bulk up some Pokemon. Try and get them up to a level where we feel like we can take on Erika and win this time. I'm going to admit, I've tried this recording twice before, I think now, and both times I've had interruptions and failures and stuff like this. So, most of these have actually occurred annoyingly, during the battle with the arrival in Lavender Town. So, I'll show you what's happened. Essentially, my Wartortle tool, which is Darlington here, was up to level 34. I think it was only level 32 before. There's some sort of other various sort of leveling up issues around. So I thought I'd just let you know about those things, in case people are like, why has he evolved so soon, or something along those lines. Or why is he a different level to the last time I saw him. But yeah, so that's why I tried to record and was interrupted, so decided to scrap that recording. So I still haven't beaten my rival yet. But yes, what that does mean is, yes, I have seen the rival battle, I do know what I'm kind of in for. And what I'm going to do... yeah, that was the other thing, I've obviously lost some items, and as you can see, my money is actually very low now. And this is primarily because, you know, I've had to spend quite a lot of... Well, essentially, I've lost lots of money because I think I've lost this battle twice now, so I've had my money cut in half and then half again, which is not particularly nice, but you know, not much I can really do about it. I'm gonna grab a few super potions as well, just for stuff. So yeah, so I have seen this battle. I will know vaguely what's going on, although whether I'll be able to do it is not, because I'm finding that quite a few of these battles can be a little bit, you know, more luck-based. Anyway. So, he sends out his Dragonair, which I was rather surprised with the first time I saw it. And the way I generally deal with this is using nice, you know, seismic tosses. But it's always helpful when your first attack misses. And he's going to bind me. This Dragonair has a tendency to use either bind or slam, which you just saw there. And also use agility quite a lot. So anyway. Well, I'm up to level 33 with my Psyduck, which is quite cool. So he's now going to send out Haunter, and his Haunter is a bit of a... It's quite difficult, but I'm going to switch to Darlington. Because the second time I went through this, I literally just sort of zipped through trying to lose the battle, because I realised that I was sort of out of practice. And that was very lucky. I'm very glad that that Hypnosis missed. He can't hit me when I'm underground, because he doesn't know Swift. And Dig is a one-hit kill, nice. Okay, so, next we get Vaporeon. So, Vaporeon, I'm gonna go to Aberdeen first. The reason for that is so I can shove on some Thunder Wave. And then I'm gonna swap to Beric. And thankfully he's out of luck. There we go! Wow. Well, I have Horn Drill on there for a reason, so... Well, for some reason. Anyway, so that worked. And now he brings out his Raichu. So pretty much, the other times I've tried this, his Raichu has pretty much... Well, the first time I tried this, when I was recording and half recording, his Raichu pretty much swept my entire team with Thunder Punch. Because Thunder Punch... Well, you know, my whole team is weak to electric, and if I'm lucky, I can get Dig. And annoyingly, it sort of leaves him with a tiny bit of health left. So he's going for Thunder Wave there, which could potentially leave him open to a bite, and Darlington comes through with a beautiful Dig. I mean, obviously, that's the reason why he has Dig, is so that he can take out Pokemon like Raichu. So the last one is Ivysaur. Ivysaur will probably take out Darlington. So I do want to change. We're going to change up to Aberdeen. And we're going to use Thunder Wave. I'm going to get seeded, but that's okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Because now I can use Confusion, and Confusion should do a decent amount. Yeah, there we go. So this shouldn't be too much longer. Vine Whip could hurt. If he uses Razor Leaf now, I could potentially be killed. And I do get killed, because Razor Leaf has its crazy high, come on, use your words. It's got crazy high critical hit ratio. So anyway, I'm going to go to Hull, because I quite like, I think my Tentacle needs some, some time to have a few battles. And we can cut him down to size, he says, So there we go, his Ivysaur is down, which is good. So that is our battle with our rival down in the Lavender Town. So, Rotherham evolves at level 33, and we have a brand new Golduck. And also, Berwick evolves at level 34, and we get a Dugong. And he mentions about how he doesn't think there are going to be any wild Marowak around. So, I'm going to pop back to the Pokemon Center and heal up ahead of the battle with all the poison Pokemon in, the ghost Pokemon, poison ghost essentially. So Darlington is going to go to the front, largely because Darlington's going to have a big advantage with Dig. And if it can take out his level 32 Haunter, it should be able to take out most of these guys as well. So here we go, our first. And it's a Ghastly, level 23. So, okay. So, just like a quick sort of like working out how much damage these guys are going to take. Obviously, all of these battles are either Ghastly or Haunter. At least last time I checked, there would be. So, if we assume that makers of this game have not changed that much, which I can't think why they really would. It's sort of like a fixed part of the story, as it were. So, oh, nope, I am completely wrong. There is a Vulpix in here. Vulpix inside the Pokemon Tower. See Vulpix, fire Pokemon weak to water. I can. Oh, it uses Roar to scare me away. So. Oh, and Wild Haunter as well. That's what you'd sort of expect. And Haunter pretty fast. I'm kind of hoping that, and also Wild Drowsy. Okay, so he's definitely mixed it up a bit, which is good. I guess after the first 3 Ghastly in a row, I was starting to think that it wouldn't be the case, but no. So you can use Bite, and he's put me to sleep because he's not very nice. And use Water Gun, and there we go, up to level 36. And finally, I'm so proud we've had him for so long, and now Darlington has evolved into Blastoise. And who doesn't love Blastoise? Not some of you guys, but... Okay, well, I'm not going to keep leveling this guy up all the time, so we're going to swap to one of our 33s. I'm hoping to get most of my guys up to about level 36 by the end of this, so fingers crossed. So fighting Clefairy also around here, I did not expect that. So fighting type attacks work on Ghost, but Ghost's attacks don't work on fighting. I think that's the way around it goes, which is a bit odd, but okay. So there we go. Taking out another Channeler with a couple of Seismic Tosses. This is Bubble Beam here. So, sort of just want rather my Golduck to start leveling up. Ouch, he used Confused Ray, which is annoying. There we go, got the hit. So there's going to be a fair bit of this which is just sort of going to be leveling up. I want to get essentially all of my guys up to about level 36. As I said, I think level 36 is a good place to sort of finish at. Don't want you to die, so we'll swap to Port Talbot. It can use Body Slam, which is a lovely attack. One of the best normal attacks in the game, actually. That worrying. Thought the music had completely cut out. Doesn't look good against this Haunter, unfortunately. He keeps using... Got lucky there, he used Dream Eater just after I woke up. I woke up straight away, essentially, and... yeah, that was not good. Okay, well, Port Talbot's gonna go... Port Talbot obviously he just doesn't have the abilities cut out for this. He doesn't have the special, so I don't think he's got the special attack required to actually really do some decent damage to these guys. So we get an elixir there, and we can start thinking about... I definitely still want to be using Hull. Confusion is going to be doing a decent amount of damage. It does, it takes me out. So we now want Aberdeen to be at the top as level 30. And another Vulpix, and we can use Bubble Beam. So obviously the issue with Aberdeen is that he just will very rarely get the first hit in. Which is a bit depressing, but you know. We still got another reason why, you know, why psychic Pokemon were so good in the in this gen is because, you know, if you have a look at it, you know, ghost attacks are strong against psychic Pokemon, but the only ghost Pokemon that were around at the time were Ghastly and, you know, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar line, and guess what? They're all half poison types, and so they all get taken out by, you know, they'll get taken out by such attacks, which is, you know, a bit sad for them. So I can use Confusion here and be super effective because, you know, the half poison type. We can use this HP up. Who do we want to up the HP of? Obviously, Talbot. We can sell the Nugget and the Iron. Obviously, we have the other stuff. We don't really need to worry about health at this point, just because we just need to get to the bit in the. Okay, he's taking me out. Go to Barrack, and we'll use obviously. Yeah, because we got to the point where you know, we're getting very close to the area in this tower where you can just where it heals you up for free, essentially. All of these guys are not that difficult, so we'll zip through this. Another Drowsy. I just wanted to see if there was anything up, but it doesn't look like there is. So we can now come back down. And a Wild Porygon. Wild Porygon. You do not see them at all often, so you know, normally the collector in me would want to be collecting all of these Pokemon, but I'm only a water Pokemon trainer in this, so, you know, it'd be very useless for Porygon, unfortunately. And it confused me, and I'm patching myself in Confusion far too much for my liking. And it wants to learn Aurora Beam, which obviously we do take, because Aurora Beam is awesome. And it's an ice attack, and it's our first. It's not only an ice attack, but it's a stab ice attack, which we do not get too often. What we can do is we can come down here, and pop into here. So it's very nice of that channeler to give us this little purified zone to go into. We'll put Port Talbot back at the front. His moveset is currently pretty poor for this area because Body Slam and Double Slack do not work against Ghost Pokemon, which is unlucky for him. But we can try and take out a few more of these guys just using Water Gun. It's not working out too badly, to be honest. There we go, and we're up to level 34, which is good. Just keep getting up the levels. Water Gun, Water Gun. Come on, Water Gun, and Water Gun, there we go. And we'll take on, and there is a Pokemon which we can really go into, but obviously it runs away. She wants us to give her a soul. Oh. Give me your soul, she said. So we will put this Haunter to sleep, and we will Water Gun it all the way down. And there we go, 718. Not a bad amount of experience to go from that. And there we go. Okay, so next one. She just says, zombies! So I feel like I should say this just after, obviously I've had a few unfortunate losses in this run through so far. The way I'm pretty much going to play these is I can have some losses, they're okay, but the thing is once we get to the Elite Four, if I lose against the Elite Four, then I lose overall, and it just, you know, I just have to deal with the fact that I've lost, and I think that works out quite nicely as a method. Means that I can sort of, you know, go through the whole learning process as a trainer, try and sort of build up all my guys as best as possible, and then, you know, have the ultimate test at the end, see if I actually have got the best out of the Pokemon I can. And, you know, obviously this hack is a significant ramp up in difficulty from the previous, you know, from Blue and Red as they were initially, and you know, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the you know, this extra sort of difficulty that is thrown in with, you know, not knowing what the trainers are going to have, not knowing what Pokemon are going to come out from, you know, what level Pokemon are going to come out when you know, you get involved into a battle, and that's quite cool. I enjoy it. So we're up to level 36 with him. I'm going to take this, I'm going to try and get Harl up to level 36, and the way we're going to do that is using the same strategy as before, of spamming Water Gun essentially. Annoyingly, the Pokemon which sort of like I need to upgrade the most are Pokemon which don't have Bubble Beam. But I'm sure they will be getting something better soon, and indeed, once we finally get through this and get through, try and complete the Celadon City Gym, we will definitely go to, we'll definitely be heading south first. We'll definitely avoid doing all of, you know, all of the fun that is Saffron City, and move and do Fuchsia first, because I feel like if this game is, you know, organised in the same way that the original was, essentially, you know, it was always suspected that you were meant to do Koga before you do Sabrina, and so it just so happens in the normal game that their levels are so, you know, the difference between them is very, very small, but in this it could well be completely different, and Koga could be, you know, at levels, you know, if we're going up in 10s, Koga could be at level 50, and Sabrina could be at level 60, and I certainly won't be able to deal with level 60 Pokemon at the moment. Well, maybe. You know, she obviously won't have the type advantage that all the other Pokemon have had so far. But we use the Silph Scope, and suddenly we have a wild Marowak to deal with. And we can use one shot of Bubble Beam, and we save that Cubone's mother. We sent her back to the afterlife. So yeah. So anyway, we've done a decent amount of leveling up in this area, which is cool. So now we've just got to defeat these last few rocket grunts and take a few of these guys out. He's also got to do that. We'll take the Zubat out, and he's got a Golbat. And one hit of Bubble Beam takes him out. Again, these guys. Again, one of the big things I'm noticing about this game is that because the levels of the trainers aren't adapted for, you know, because the levels of the trainers haven't been adapted for you know, the individual trainers haven't, because their levels haven't been adapted for the individual, the level curve of the game. It means that, yeah, I'm fighting off guys here at level 20 something, and, you know, the issue is, you know, I'm going to have to, and I'll get to go fight Erika, and she's got Pokemon at level, you know, a completely different level. Anyway, we can reach here and we can finally talk to Kubo, to Mr. Fuji, and we go to him and we can talk to him and we can get a Poke Flute, and the reason you need the Poke Flute is obviously to wake the Snorlaxes and in the way of the. Anyway, I'm not quite sure what the time is with regards to everything else, so I think what I'm going to do is we're going to rush all the way back to look. 36, 36, 35, 36, 33, 36. I'm going to say that's good enough, and we're going to fight Erika. Because we got pretty close with Erika last time, and we'll just have to see how it turns out, I reckon. I don't know how this is gonna be because, yeah, I don't know how difficult, don't know how much my levels will have gained, although I think hopefully Barrick having Aurora Beam should hopefully give some strength. I've fought all of these people, so now we just have Erika. Okay, so here we go. So if I remember, she has a Vileplume, an Exeggutor, and is that a Victory Bell? I can't remember. It's Petal Dance, isn't it? Essentially, it continues on for a certain amount of time. So if we lucky that confusion hit, but that's nice. Should be able to do some damage with Cut. And certainly, Petal Dance is only doing. I'm getting lucky here in that. Okay, there we go. So that's far more grass Pokemon type, you know, status effects. We expect to see that a lot. So Vileplume is going to be thrashing about, and it's going to be doing similar damage each time. I'm not going to be able to outspeed it, so that is hold down. But he's done a very good job of getting it very close to dying. So we're going to go to Aberdeen, and I'm going to use... yes, because she was going to use that, I think it's a good idea to use that, and then I should be faster because of paralysis is the slowdown effect in paralysis, and because she's used Petal Dance confuses your opponent after a while, so yeah, so that worked out quite nicely. We've now got Parasect, and Parasect is going to be annoying. That was the other Pokemon, Parasect, Grass Bug, of course. If only I had, you know, a lovely... Grass Bug. So, Barrick is definitely my best chance here, and I've got to hope that Aurora Beam starts doing some really, really good damage. Good, that's done Spore. Good that she isn't using Spore, because Spore is really annoying. I got lucky there, lucky twice in a row, I'll take it. Aberdeen grew to level 36. Excellent. And now finally her Executor, Grass Psychic type. Which obviously if you stick a Beedrill in front it will be destroyed. But I don't have a Beedrill. Instead I have to hope. Yeah, okay, this will go okay, I reckon. Ooh, get the crit. The crit does a lot of damage. That's very nice. Annoyingly, he's taking off a decent amount of health, but Aurora being one final one. Come on, take him out. Yes. Well done, Barrett. And that is why we have Barrett. And that is why Dugong is a, Dugong or Cloyster or Lapras. The water-ice combination works really nicely because, I mean, it's the big issue for poor grass Pokemon around there, is, they have to suffer from, I need to put something away, that's annoying. My Pokemon can still learn the Thunderbolt, so there's literally no point in me having it. This one has Swift. This one has Body Slam. This one has Double Edge, which is an amazing attack. This one has Razor Wind. Okay, well, anyway, I'm gonna go, obviously, sell some stuff. Nice little battle there, got through. Erika wasn't, was definitely not as hard as I was fearing she would be with my, just having a decent typing advantage in certain cases, and just a lot of good work there really helps. Anyway, I can go here, I can sell. I want to sell both these nuggets. I want to sell this iron. I want to sell this Exacuracy. And to sell, I should put the rare candy away. And I want to sell this Razor Wind. And these 3 Thunderbolts. Well, none of my Pokemon are going to be able to learn it. I'm going to sell 2. Because I think I'm only missing a couple now. And the rest will keep them. You've got TMs. These guys have got various healing stuff. Yeah, anyway, we should really do this another time. So that's going to be it for this episode. On the next episode, we're going to go into the Celadon Game Corner, go into the Celadon department store, sort everything out there, and, continue moving onwards and upwards with the rest of our team. We'll probably start heading down towards Fuchsia City. Anyway, I will see you on the next episode.